I'm sure stuff like this happens to other teams, and maybe I just don't realize it, or it doesn't. The cumulative effect of it over the years doesn't really hit me like it does with Georgia. But man, it seems like we have this type of stuff all the time, doesn't it? Arik Gilbert out at UGA, not currently on the team, dealing with here we go again with the quote unquote personal issues. I'm telling you, man. Whatever personal issues is, Georgia's football program's ate up with it right now. Scott Cochran out 3 weeks before the season starts. Why? Personal issues. Now, 2 weeks before the season starts. Arik Gilbert out. Why? Personal issues. Yeah, and I started hearing some things over the last couple of days. Nothing specific, though. Some that may be true, some that may not. But Georgia had a scrimmage today. The media was allowed there, so there was no hiding the fact that Arik Gilbert was not there. Kirby, of course, was asked about it after the game, and he said, well, basically he gave the thoughts and prayers speech. This thoughts and prayers speech, it's the same speech no matter who or what you're talking about. It's the thoughts and prayers speech. Our thoughts and prayers are with Arik Gilbert as he deals with this personal situation. What does that mean? What does that mean? I don't know what it means. Am I disappointed? Yes. Yes. I'm sure there'll be some Georgia fans on here who say this doesn't matter. Well, first of all, let me say this. I don't know whether he's gone for a day, a week, a month, or permanently. I have no idea. If it's permanently, yes, you'll have the Georgia fans out here with the "it doesn't matter" speech that they love to give. It's the same speech they gave about George Pickens, right? It's funny. Every time we get a guy, it doesn't matter who it is, 3-star, 4-star, 5-star, every time we get somebody, these Disney dogs run around telling everybody they're the greatest player on earth. And then when we lose them, we don't need them. Okay, yeah, okay. Well, a month ago, Arik Gilbert was the greatest player on the planet of planets, in the history of planets. Today, we don't need him. It's the same old song and dance from some of these types of fans. So am I upset and disappointed? Yes. Yes. I don't want to lose any potential offensive weapons. I mean, we're already down our best offensive player, George Pickens. Well, receiver anyway. And then you bring Arik Gilbert in. These people were trying to run around for the last, months saying, oh, we got George Pickens' replacement, Arik Gilbert. Keep in mind, these were the same people that were saying we didn't need a replacement for George Pickens because it quote unquote didn't matter when we lost him. But then when we get Arik Gilbert, oh my God, there's George Pickens' replacement. Now Arik Gilbert is gone, and they're going to be hitting you with the same "it doesn't matter" routine. It matters to me. It matters to me. So am I upset, disappointed, worried, whatever? Yes. Am I surprised, though? No. Unfortunately, there are some college athletes who come with certain sets of issues and concerns. And, some are worth the risk. Arik Gilbert was worth the risk. We all knew there was some risk in going out and getting Arik Gilbert. He committed to LSU, played for a year, unenrolled from LSU, committed to Florida, decommitted from Florida, signed with Georgia out of the blue. Then you hear he's got grade issues or that he didn't like going to class. All that appeared to be water under the bridge until the last couple of days. I started hearing little bits and pieces of things. There was this whole rigmarole about wide receiver or tight end when he came to UGA, right? I have been telling people he's a tight end. He runs a 4.8 40. Okay, there are no 4.8 wide receivers, but nope. He George Pickens' replacement. He's going to be a wide receiver. There was even, he said he wants to play wide receiver. Georgia said they want him to play wide receiver. He's playing wide receiver. Well, guess what? It turns out he's about the 5th best wide receiver on the team. Why? Not a wide receiver. So I started to hear stuff over the last couple of days that he was a little bit pissed off that he was 2nd and 3rd on the depth chart at the X or Y receiver spot, the 1 or 2 receiver spot. You know why that is? He's not a receiver. I mean, Nakobe Dean is amazing. He's a great inside linebacker. He'd be about the 5th best cornerback. No, he'd be about the 15th best cornerback on our team. So he doesn't play corner. Then I heard that the Georgia coaches were pushing him to play tight end, and he didn't want to do that. And so he was upset, and he was big mad, and he was going to take his ball and go home and all this kind of stuff. Now, this was over the last couple of days. I didn't know how much of that to believe or not believe, or if any of it was true. If so, how much? Nothing. But then today the scrimmage comes around, and guess what? He can't be bothered to be there. And Coach Smart comes out with the whole quote-unquote personal issues and, asking us fans to keep him in thoughts and prayers. Personally, this is just me. I'm not telling anybody else what to do. I don't devote thoughts or prayers to somebody unless I know what's going on. I don't even know what to think about. What am I supposed to think about when it comes to Arik Gilbert if I don't know what's going on? I need specifics if I'm going to spend time thinking about somebody. Coach Kirby can't come to the podium and ask me to give my thoughts to a player, but not tell me why. Why? What if it's something I don't want to think about, Kirby? So, unfortunately for Arik Gilbert, I'm not going to be able to do any thoughts for him. Because I only give thoughts for specific reasons. So until somebody sits me down and explains to me like I'm 2 why Arik Gilbert was not at practice today, then I'm not giving him any thoughts.